Good morning, Kansas. It is 6:25. Welcome back. Gunfire erupts inside of a mall, plus police are cracking down on illegal fireworks. And there's a major bust with that story. They're all a part of this morning's 10 things that you need to know. First off, locally, we look at a story that we've been tracking for you from overnight. A body is recovered from a Sedgwick County lake after a person was reported missing last night. Emergency crews started searching for a man at Lake Afton after he had gone underwater. He submerged about 75 yards offshore on the east side of the lake. Shots were fired inside of a Washington State mall Saturday night. It happened just south of Seattle. No injuries or deaths were reported, but stores were put on a lockdown as officers cleared that mall. There's no word of any arrests. First, potential tornadoes and now heavy flooding sweeping through upstate New York. Take a look at the wicked weather as captured here. Cars are seen stalled and trapped in those floodwaters after heavy storms hit the area into the weekend. A war veteran who allegedly suffers from PTSD led California law enforcement on a two-county high-speed chase Saturday. Take a look at this footage from a helicopter. The chase showing that it exceeded 100 miles per hour, and it ended with a pit maneuver. Nobody was seriously hurt. Police in California are cracking down on illegal fireworks. Police showing off 5,000 pounds of illegal fireworks that were confiscated. 3 people were arrested, accused of running an illegal fireworks store out of their garage. An anonymous tip led to that bust. Police are turning to the public, hoping to receive more. Now, a fireworks recall days before the 4th of July holiday. You need to take a look here. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission has recalled over 36,000 units of TNT, red, white, and blue smoke fireworks after multiple reports that some of the devices exploded when lit. ISIS is on its last legs in Mosul, but that doesn't mean that the fighting is any less violent. Iraqi forces are locked in an intense battle for the final few blocks of western Mosul. About 100,000 civilians remain in that area. More than 742,000 left that area since the offensive began. Massive power outages have taken people through a really tough time, all of it taking place in Central America and parts of Colombia and Mexico as well. News stations in that region say that the power outages have caused major traffic problems. The electrical failure has caused water shortages also in many areas. Well, when it comes to Las Vegas, it seems nothing is off limits. But for one couple, they were turning heads with some of their unusual guests at their wedding.
It's about the freedom to have choice on a substance that is harmless if they want.
Okay, so Mark and Anna Balfi got married next to 100, or many hundreds actually, of marijuana plants. The two said their I do's surrounded by growing lights as well, all inside of one of the city's largest dispensaries. Instead of flowers, the groom had a bud for a corsage, and the groom said his dad was jailed once for having pot, so that kind of inspired them to go this way. The groom says, though, that they won't be getting high at the reception. Hey, there's a chicken sandwich floating above the earth. Can you imagine? It's not a joke. Seriously, this is happening. Kentucky Fried Chicken sent a spicy zinger sandwich to the edge of the atmosphere. The sandwich is sitting aboard a high-altitude balloon, and it's expected to stay in the stratosphere for about 4 days and maintain an altitude of about 50 to 80,000 feet. My question... Seriously, one, but is it still going to be delicious 4 days later? I do not know. Well, the hard questions we're asking right here on GMK.
Just as delicious as right now.
Yeah, well, for more 10 things you need to know each day, head over to our website at cake.com after GMK and Cake News at 4. And if you have video that you'd like to see in the 10 things you need to know segment, go ahead and email us at news@cake.com. Well, we still have 30 minutes of news ahead this morning. More serious news, okay?